Hi. For some time I was attached in a way with the social media, knowing what's going on. I used to enjoy it until now. I do. I had this attachment with the social media because at that time I was going through some problems, and I felt that it took my brain away of the problem, and it worked for some time. But then I was doing it continuously, and it's very important to be aware of the thing that you sleep at, because it's really effective. Because what you sleep at, you will wake up having a continuation of this thought that you were thinking of before you go to sleep. So watch yourself. It's when you're in bed, think about positive stuff before you go to sleep. So when I used to wake up, I used to feel that my brain was like technology, scrolling down, up. It's so busy. It was so busy, and it was it wasn't annoying me, but I got used to it in a way. But I felt it. It's not something that I complained about, but I felt the difference when I went through a silent period. This I will talk about in a different video. I found myself unconsciously just left the whole thing and went to bed happy, relaxed, and woke up in a totally different way. My brain was relaxed. My soul was relaxed. Now, there are, of course, positives and negatives about the social media, but this is not my topic. My topic is the attachment. How we get attached to people, things, circumstances. Like, for example, I think that it won't work that I get employed, for example, if for example, Sam wasn't there. No one else can do the job. Or I know that this doctor, he's the best doctor ever and he will heal me. If he's not there, then I don't know what to do. Or you find a wife attached to her husband. I cannot live without him. I have kids and I feel secure. How can I live without him? Or someone who's really madly in love, and they would say the same words, I cannot live without you. But this is all not the right thing to do or to feel, because always attachment to something or someone, what comes with it always is bad feelings, negative feelings, if I would say, because the bad to you is different than the bad to me. So let's say negative feelings. Negative. Now, all in all, the main reason for the attachment is feeling insecurity. You can feel sad if you are alone, if you're not used to be alone and no one is with you. It can be humiliating sometimes, because you feel lost without talking to that friend who really believes in you and they understand you. But this is, reality says, and nature says that people change. Sometimes they die, sometimes they get sick. So we cannot rely on people and things. We cannot get attached to things and to people, because as I am, he is and she is. They have ups and downs in their lives, they have their moods, they have their health, they have so many things. Do you think it's wise to say to a person that, or to feel that I cannot live without that person? You will feel lost. The attachment gives you more sense of insecurity because you are attached. You felt that he or she is the source of your life, and without it you cannot live, you cannot be happy. But this is not the case because we were born free. Now, nothing will change, nothing will happen to you to change this attachment thing, because we have it within us, deep inside of us. We have it because, since we were born, we were attached to our parents, to our family. It is within us. There is this feeling within us. To make it on the right track, it has to be connected with the right source. And the right source is the one and only, the one, the Creator, who doesn't sleep. He doesn't have specific hours, working hours. This power doesn't sleep. It loves unconditional, and it loves you to ask. When you ask someone again and again, sometimes it feels humiliating. When you ask the Creator, it will be done in a different way, in a good way, in a way which will save your pride and your dignity. So when you put it on the right track, you will be charged with all the good feelings that you can even don't think about. In my sessions, I had some cases that the wife, she is beaten by her husband and she cannot get out of the relationship. There is something wrong because what she has is negative feelings, and I see those negative feelings as a cord connecting her with that person. What I do is I cancel those negative feelings so she feels free, and this helps her to be able to be disconnected. It's like the connection with the mother and the son when he's in China and she's in Europe. She feels him within her heart. We see things with our hearts that our own eyes cannot see. Our eyes are limited. There is a whole world of vibrations. It's another different world that we don't see with our own eyes, but we see it with our hearts. When the sight of my eye is limited, that it cannot see behind that wall, that doesn't mean that there is nothing behind the wall. There is a whole life. So it is our purpose in this life to feel free. When we grow up, we start to make our own lives, do the good and build this world, So this cannot happen with being attached to something or someone. This happens when you're free, when you have a choice. We go through circumstances, and when I read books, I try to understand them, so I try to learn from them. When I read the story of Prophet Ibrahim, for example, he used to stay away for some time from his people, and he stays in silence and thinks and make his search for this power. At the beginning, he tried by saying that the sun is his God, and then when it set, he said no, because God doesn't go away. And when he looked at the moon and he thought that the moon is his God, and then he couldn't see it anymore, he said it cannot be. God should be there 24 hours. This is what I call God, he thought. And this caused him, after having this period of time with himself and this power, the Creator, when he went back to his people and when they tried to burn him, his skin didn't burn because he was, in his spirit, he was really high. People now are learning this and they understand what I'm talking about. When a person can walk on the water and the fire doesn't burn them, it means that when I stay in silence and I have this connection with the Creator, it charges me. And whatever circumstance I'm going through, it's not because that God wants to punish me or no. It is because to make you a better person. You are the best anyways, but to make you a better person to yourself, to be able to live this life with ease and to be able to be useful for others. And to do that, you need to be free. When someone disappoints me with their love or with their attitude, when I put the track to the Creator, you love me unconditional love, this charges me with all the love in the world, and I feel fulfilled and I feel secured. So you can never be attached then to people or to things. I'm saying that because I've been through trainings and studies about attachment. It was a problem for me when I was really attached in an abnormal way to my parents. They gave me security, they gave me love, they gave me everything, and when I had to separate myself physically, I didn't suffer that much, but emotionally, when I go through like incidents, they happen with them, or they are normal, they're doing the best they can do. That doesn't mean that they are perfect. They are perfect to them, and they are humans in the end. I should be the one who's free. And when I put this track to God, my love for them now is even more. And it's a different kind of love. It's unconditional love to them because I love them unconditionally. So it's like the perfect love that you want to give to a person when you are not attached to them. And it will be the perfect job when you don't attach it to a person who, like your boss, like he's the one who is responsible for you, responsible for feeding you and your kids. No, this is not true, because God forbids he can die any minute. We are all humans. But when I put the track to the Creator, you can find, and when you have this good intention that the Creator is the one and only who can do the best for me, because he understands me, he feels me, he knows what I'm going through, it will be, believe it or not, it will be the best position ever you will get. And you will be full of energy and power and to do the good and to do the best at your job, because you have this connection, not disconnection. When you feel that nobody can live alone, nobody can be in this life alone, and humans are not living forever. But the Creator is always there. Always. Always. If you want to be free, this is the only way. There is no other way. To put the track to the Creator. The Creator is always perfect. Always. Always there. Loving you unconditionally. This is the only way to to be separate in a healthy way and to have all the love you want and all the things you want in a healthy way, with dignity, with pride, with love.